What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Dark Souls 3 full walkthrough. Last time we died, there was a fog wall right here. But now we're gonna go back, and we are going to see if he actually died or not. Yes, he did. I see a little bowl, like a little ball of shiny right there. And what do you have for them? Take care of those guys one more time. So let's go up here. This stuff up. And if you knock him off the ledge, if you knock the Swordmaster off the ledge, and you quit and reload your game, or die like I did, or sit at the bonfire and you come back to this area, his stuff will be right here. He had the Master Attire, the Master Gloves, and the Ooch. I think you need like 16 dexterity to use it. Yeah, 16 dexterity, 11 strength. It's a pretty good katana to have at the very beginning of the game. I am gonna wait to start pumping points into that though, because I do not want that. And we will toss this on just for the funnies. Haha. Alright, I do have to apologize for the break in the video because my recording stuff really messed up and I lost all I really did was I talked to this lady and I spent my souls, and I will do all that all over again. I won't spend the souls all over.
Ashen One, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire. The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords, to Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
So this is the Firekeeper. You use your souls to level up with her. That is basically the extent of all things. She has kind of a role in the ending of the game. We will further discuss that as we progress though.
Ashen One, sovereignless, I will show thee how. Ashen One.
That's really all she says, is just she tells you to bring her souls that you can level up with. So off screen, whenever my stuff messed up, I did level up my my vigor, my strength, and my dexterity to 14, and out of all these, you just want a 14 dexterity because we're about to go to somewhere where we're going to get a bow, and you need 14 dexterity to use said bow. This is the shrine.
Well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service? Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
So she is what you buy stuff from, essential items, consumables, all that stuff. From the beginning of the game, she has a white sign soapstone. She has 3 embers. You use the white sign soapstone to be summoned into somebody's world. The dried finger lets you summon more people into your world. This is the tower key, actually. It's the key that you need to go into that tower at the very top by that tree that we went, and we instead we jumped the roof. All you get out of this is you get a Firekeeper soul, the Estus ring, and a painting guardian gear. If you actually spend the 20,000 souls to go into the tower, you can get all that. We will buy the tower key eventually because we do have to go up there, because you can't get up there from just jumping the tree. We're gonna need this eventually because you need a torch for a certain area. So I'm just gonna buy it. That way I don't forget
Ashen
to.
One,
but
be sure
she also said to bring her more ashes so that you can get more of her wares. The more you bring her ashes, the more items she'll have in her inventory. So keep that in mind. Look for them ashes; they will be helpful. This lovely guy is Andre. He is the blacksmith, and without a doubt, he says the same thing every time you leave him. But he's a pretty cool dude. I think he's the same one that was in Dark Souls 1. I'm pretty sure he is the same one that was in Dark Souls 1, but you know.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
So basically, it just tells you that he's the smith, and he is what you talk to for getting more Estus flasks whenever you find shards, which we will actually do because we jumped the roof and got one really early in the game. So we'll take that. I don't have a use for my faiths currently, for my Ash and Estus flask, so I'm just going to pump that in there. And you infuse your weapons with any gems that you find. The more coals that you find, the more infusions you'll be able to do as you progress throughout the game. You can reinforce all your weapons here using those titanite shards and that titanite scale we found. But you want to exhaust his dialogue.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would.
So he basically says, if your items break, bring them to him and he'll fix them. I'm going to be honest to you guys and say I've never, ever broken an item in this game. I don't think that any one of you will actually break your item in this game either.
There are two ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down.
And for exhausting his dialogue, you get the hurrah gesture. That's how you know you've exhausted his dialogue.
Pretty be
He will
careful.
always say that. We have 2 more people to talk to, and then we can go in and begin our journey. Come and talk to this guy. His name is Ludith.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look.
Ugly. Ugly. But yeah, he basically tells you he lit the flame long ago and he is one of the 5 Lords of Cinder.
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is. I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
And that is all he has to say.
Now.
He will become more important as we go throughout the story. This is Hawkwood the Deserter.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
So he basically tells you we're not fit to be Lords of Cinder. He doesn't feel like we should light the flame, and he thinks that we should let everything just die.
Don't you think? What a sick
All he has to
joke.
say.
Asking us to seek the Lord. Talking true
Yeah,
legends.
that is all he has to say. I think we are ready to begin our journey. Yeah, bye, Firekeeper. Let's go. So whenever you come up to the bonfire, you get the travel option, and you really don't have any other options because you've been to all 3 of these bonfires. Go to the high wall of Lothric. Alright. So I think I'm finally on a smooth get-go. I think my videos are finally not messing up. So let's just hope for the best, really. And just hope that nothing messes up. I promise you won't see too many loading screens if you never die, because it's kind of just one giant area and then 2 areas set aside. So it's really why I love this game. The map is so intertwined and it's so beautiful, and I'll actually show you guys what I mean as soon as we get loaded in here. So we get warped over into this place. There's banners all over the place. There's a bunch of trees. This place has been old. There's a little basin with what looks like the swords that are in the bonfires. So just find the door here, which is right here. Let's exit out. Welcome to the high wall of Lothric. We see many things in the distance, and don't worry, we will go to every single part of this place. We will go over there, we will go over there, we will go everywhere. So the first thing to do is come and light this bonfire. And a lot of people will just go down here, and they'll just expect this to be in the beginning, but I think we should come over here first. Go this way, because this way has got some goodies that we want. So just jump down, wait for that dog over there to be controlling the other direction. These guys don't really attack you, but try to get one of the dog's attention and just jump over here. Wait for the dog to attack, and then just try to run up to it before it attacks. These guys are ridiculously fast and they're annoying, so you just want to prepare them as fast as you can. I don't like the way this is looking right now because I have 3 dudes coming at me. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna get this dog's attention. Ooh, I got 2 of them. Okay, we're gonna do this the fun way. Huh? Oh, I guess he doesn't care too much. So they don't have any poise, and they will just get thrown by 1 hit of your weapon usually. So they're not too much of a burden. But for these guys, you want to hold up your shield, but you don't want to get both their attention at the same time. That's bad. Just kind of use this area as a little place to maneuver. Get the drop attack on this guy, and just kind of get rid of him before the other guy comes up. So just wait for their attacks and just run and hit them with them. They don't have any bullets, so they can be staggered. These guys can be backstabbed, so just get up behind them and go up for that critical. You're doing no damage. Like, at all with this stupid club. But yeah, just dodge through their hits. You should be okay. They're not too tough. They have a tiny bit of health, but I think you'll all be able to manage through all of it. You don't really need to go down this area. We'll come up there in that tower. There's a locked door, so there's just an enemy, and I think it's a soul item or something like that. Something pointless. So this part's really important. You do it a specific way, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble. There's a guy that will shoot arrows at you, and there's another guy kind of just praying down there with no clothes on. You want to go for the guy with no clothes on. Avoid the guy with the crossbow, or just go for the guy with no clothes on. Deal with him, and then hit that guy. Because this guy is going to transform into a big, ugly. Like, you guys remember how Aidex Gundyr? Well, actually a boss transform, he's gonna transform into one of those, and I promise you, he will give you more trouble than Aedex Guntier did. He is way tougher. I just don't understand that. But we just got this short bow, which is something that is very useful because you use that to pull enemies in this game. Pulling enemies is a technique you will learn as you play through the game. I don't know how better to put it than you don't want to run into like a group of enemies when you can pull a few of them. So whenever you get down here, sprint all the way to the end. Just sprint for your life all the way to the end and kill this guy. Get rid of him as soon as possible. You can backstab this guy because he's not really paying attention, but I guess I went into the animation and it just didn't register. So that guy's patrolling. He will attack you, but he did not notice us as we sprinted past him. And you can kill all these guys for an easy 30%. He dropped some fire bombs for us. He gave us some raw gems. Sold the deserted corpse. We don't leave anything alive. And don't let them fool you. They will attack you. The reason I ran all the way to the end and killed that guy with the lantern is because if you don't kill him, and he notices you before you kill all those goobers, or him, he will start screaming, and he will basically make all of those guys that are just praying aggro to you, and you will hate yourself for not running up to him first and killing him first. And the only reason I jumped off of that is because I was going to but so same thing, run up to the guy with the lantern, just kill him, end his life as quick as you can. Because he will make all these guys attack you, and they're seriously no fun. Other than that, though, you can just kind of come over here, and none of them will attack you. And you can just kind of go up behind them. Okay, well, I thought I could backstab him. You can do it to this guy. You can do it to this guy. I don't know what I'll do it to the other two. But whatever, yeah, just kill the guy with the lantern first. Like, it will make your life so much easier and a lot less annoying. But look at this cool dragon. He's just dead. Like, I don't know. This game's got a lot of stuff just waiting to be explored. So you come up here and you see this guy. He's bait. Because the guy with the sword right there is going to attack you as soon as you get close enough. So just pull him out of there and then go up and do your friend death. Oh wow, he's got health. Man, I'm stocking up on these fireballs. I got 14 of them already. Alright. We get the binoculars, so I'm actually gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put my ember right there. I'm gonna put the binoculars right here. And I'm gonna put some more bones right there, because that's just the spot I usually put them on. Can't really go up this dragon tail. I've tried a lot. So be careful when jumping off here. I think this is, it's probably me, to be honest, like a week ago. I don't know. Don't want to fall off the edge. Gold pine resin, you want that because you can add lightning to your weapon. You can only do that to weapons that are not infused and weapons that are not boss weapons. So basically, I'm going to do this club. And I can make this have lightning for a little bit. So jump onto this platform to avoid fall damage. Jump down. Pick up the soul of a deserted corpse. Run out here, and you see a guy with a shield. You see a guy with his back turned. Just run up to the guy with a shield and kick his shield. And get him with that riposte animation. That way you're invincible. Run up these stairs, and run right back down. You saw that. You do not want to mess with them. You're going to mess with them in a certain way. Whoa, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did you come from? You were supposed to get burned. This guy's supposed to usually get burned, but if he doesn't, deal with him as quick as you can, because you have important things that you want to do as well. That was ugly. So yeah, I'll just circle around for a backstab if you want, or just stagger lock them. So what you want to do is wait for this guy's little flame breath. Oh god. Just wait for it. And make the dash. Like, you want to make the dash, you want to roll, and you just want to get here. You want to open this door. We will come back for all those goodies, I promise. But we're going to get a bonfire really fast, so that if we die while we're getting those items, we do not have to, those enemies. So go up this ladder, because we missed the jump. Open this door, and you got 3 guys that are going to attack you as soon as you walk out here. Because, oh god. So go for the guy that's right on the stairs, then kill this guy. And by the time you finish that, you should see this big man coming out here. We're just gonna let him walk by. We're not gonna mess with him just yet. I'm gonna kill this guy though. Pick up the soul of the corpse. And we are gonna run here, kill this guy to the left. Oh, he just ran. He just jumped. He was not about it today. Alright, we made it. Light this bonfire. So we're gonna rest at it real fast. And we're gonna go back and pick up all those items. And I might actually cut the video there. That way we can do all the bosses and whatnot in this area. So just wait for that guy to walk out. Run out here. Avoid this guy's throwing knife, because he usually throws throwing knife, but he gets that. But he usually does. So just dodge him, be multi-killing, just juke him. Kill these 3 guys out here again. I think they all noticed me. I think they're all looking at me. I'm pretty sure. Or are they? Are you gonna come up here? You're really gonna come up here? Bad. This is gonna be very bad. Usually, I don't get all 3 of them at once. We're just gonna run back to the bonfire. I have a sliver of health. I don't know how I didn't die there. I'm gonna actually drink up one more time. That was stupid. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Get pancaked! Oh, yes! Oh! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Get pancaked, son. Alright, alright. Oh, God. I'm gonna get punished here. No! Do not try to parry that. You can totally parry this guy, but I'm gonna get punished for it. Yeah. So that is without a doubt the biggest fail I've ever had in my life. I'm glad everybody was able to just witness that. But yeah, that's why we lit that bonfire. Alright, so once again, we're gonna get this, we're gonna try to get this a little bit better of a go this time. And so just let him walk out. Get this guy's attention, and he just jumped out of there like he was gonna do it. Alright, we got his attention too, which is not the best thing. It's not ideal. It's beautiful. Jesus. Alright, I'm getting kind of fucked here, like badly. We're just gonna slowly make our way over here and blast out. Alright, I'm getting tired of your shit, dude. I'm getting real tired of your shit. Like, I'm seriously getting tired of it. Like, this guy, he is all over my neck and all over my balls right now, and he is just in it. Like, he is so far in my pussy, I don't even know what to say right now. Like, he is going. Okay. Alright, I don't see any other way to do this. I really don't. He's going at me. This is why I hate trying to parry this guy, because he always spams his little shield back. So we're just going to spam because he has no poise. That is ridiculous. I did not need to go through 3 flasks just to do that. Like, that was stupid. Oh my gosh, that's literally an embarrassment right there. So, once we do that, now we're going to go back to the area that we didn't do. A lot of goodies that we want to go get. Like, a lot of goodies. So you see a chest right there. We want said chest. But, beware of mimicry. This is a mimic. Indeed. You can tell what a mimic is by that chain right there. If the chain is pointing towards you, that means they will eat you. If they are facing the other direction, they will not eat you. So what you want to do is just hit them. Just hit them as much as you can, and roll away a little bit up. That way they don't smack you. So they got kung fu moves, so be careful about that. Like, that's usually what they do. They try to kick you. That's his eating. That is usually a one-hit kill. They'll usually keep chewing you until you die. Like, no matter how much health you have, they will. Dang. See how much damage they do? Like, he just smacked me for half my health. That kick does a lot of damage too. So, this is basically what you want to do. You want to just keep rolling. Avoid that grab attack. You do not want to be grabbed under any circumstances, or else you will hate your life. And they do have range, but you just gotta be careful, really. Dodge under the sticks and all that. I'm gonna kill that nigga. Get the deep battle axe. So the deep battle axe is a pretty good weapon to start out with because it does lots of damage, and if you have the strength for it, you should use it. From this, you see that it doesn't do as much damage, like physical damage, as our club. Our club does 108 plus 23, but this does dark damage. So we're gonna give it a little whip. We're gonna go sit at the bonfire, get our flasks back, and we're gonna go and we'll pick up the shiny. That way we don't have to later. We are really banking on these fire bombs. I already have 20 of them. Alright, we're gonna get all our flasks back. Alright, so let's see how much damage this axe does compared to our club. So you guys know the drill. Let that guy walk out. Go up to this guy. So you see there's purple on him when I was attacking him. That means the dark damage will affect him. So obviously it's doing some good damage. Let's see. So if I shoot him, that takes 2 hits. This guy usually takes 3 hits. If I, okay. I'm just gonna hold his shield up. But basically he needed 2 hits to die from this. So there's somewhat of a difference. It's gonna take 1 less hit from enemies. So that is definitely needed and wanted for sure. So we're gonna run out here. We're gonna take this out. We're gonna take this out. Oh no. Get the dragon back. Take this guy's shield. We're gonna back this attack. That looks like we're doing the dragon right here. But yeah, we got a nick of health because we let the dragon breathe on him. Oh gosh. Alright. Just walk up right here. And wait for that dragon to scream more. If he is gonna scream. So afterwards, you want to run up here, and you just want to roll. Okay, nothing is working for me. The Dark Souls gods are not wanting me to show you guys what to do here. So roll out. gonna take this out here. Oh, safe right there. So roll back. Make sure to blast up whenever you're about to die, that way you don't die. Put this item all the way out here. This is what I want. The rest of the items are inconspicuous and I could care less for them. But this is what I think is going to be the prize. I don't have the strength for it though. Claymore is very important. It will carry you until you get a much, much better weapon for that game. It's just a really good weapon to have. I'm gonna try to get these items. I don't know how it's gonna happen here. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, he didn't breathe. I think I got all the items right there. I was risking my life just for you all. I'm not even touching any fire, man! Let's try this. If I could just jump, that would be awesome. Ooh, we barely made it. And now we have to deal with that Lothric knight with no health and flasks. This is gonna be amazing. I'm just gonna try to walk up on him. And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna run no bonfire. I do not feel like yeah, I'm just gonna run up to the bonfire because one of his hits will probably end my life. It'll end my misery so quick, it won't even be funny. Okay, I guess I have to deal with him. I guess I have to deal. I guess I do not have to deal with him. Okay. This video is going to get pretty long if I keep going, but I think I'm actually going to cut it here. That way we can do everything else and the boss in the next video. So, thank you all for watching.